All right, so here we are. We are doing, finally, after all this rain, we're doing garden number 3. So what you do, I figured out that I could, hey Jim, I figured out that I could rototill. This is about 16 by 30. I could rototill this thing in about 3 hours, down to 8 inches. And then it takes me about half an hour to level it. It takes me an hour to put the felt down. And now it takes me 20 minutes to put in my little circle. So watch this. So what I do is I got my little torch on, and let's watch how we do this. I used to have to cut this. I used to cut this with a knife, and it was kind of a pain. I mean, I'd make these huge cuts, and I cut myself a few times, and like, this is just brilliant. It's a torch, and you got to be careful because this stuff will burn up if you're not watching it. So I got my bad boots on. I'm stepping on the holes and make sure they don't burn, and probably shouldn't be torching next to a tank, right? But I'm going to drill. I bought a drill, and I'm going to do is drill the holes, a 4-inch hole. I just got to figure out how to get power out here, and then I'm going to clean up the dirt, take the dirt out of these holes, because it's just, the grass dirt. We don't want that. And I have my manure pile that I brought, that's about 5 years old, of aged cow and horse manure, and I have enough to do this garden. I'm thinking, I'm hoping. It's got a lot of worms in it, and so I'm burning these holes now because what's going to happen is it's going to rain again, and once this felt gets wet, it doesn't burn very well. See how fast? Look how fast I'm burning 4-inch holes, and sometimes they catch fire, and I got to make a patch. Look at it. Look at this perfect little hole. Plus, the other thing happens when you burn it, it's stronger. It won't rip because it's all melted on the edges. And I do get rid of the dirt underneath it. So I know some of you are thinking that I'm contaminating soil, but I'll take that dirt out, and I got a lot. This property here has got a bunch of potholes in the grass that are tripping hazards, and basically I'll fill that in with this dirt. I'll get about, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 wheelbarrows of dirt, that I don't need, and then I'll just use that in the yard. And then next year, I'm hoping, the idea here is to be able to use the same felt. So we'll see. Maybe I get 2 years out of this, so see how fast this is? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, look how fast. I burned a perfect 4-inch hole, and I got about 6 feet, or maybe 8 feet of gas line, so I don't have to move my propane tank as much. These are all 2 foot, close. I don't want to make it perfect. You know what I mean? Then you look like a Poindexter. So I kind of purposely don't make it exactly perfect. I even made the garden boundaries off at like a 5-degree, 10-degree angle, because I don't like things all nice, straight, and perfect. Anyways, look how fast I burnt these holes. Now watch this. It's cool. That's how you start a fire. If you want to start a fire in a fireplace outside, take one of these and just go. You got instant fire. Anyways, I burned all these holes in what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? So I'm going to finish these up. I really can't talk and burn. I got to concentrate so I don't burn my hair off my legs. So hey, thanks for coming on. Let me see if I can wave. Anyways, by the way, this is garden number 3. Garden number 1 and garden number 2 are completely done. And I'm going to hopefully be done with this one. And I was hoping to do garden number 4, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Hey, thanks for coming on. This is garden number 3, brand new garden. Hey, come on. All right, so we did a few other videos, and I'm going to show you. First, you saw how we laid this out. Now you've seen how we burned these holes in other videos. Check this out. Ted, you want to look at it? This is going to drill my hole for my plant. Ted, I'm going to, all right? And what I do is I get rid of this dirt. This is there was a tree in here, and let's just do, I don't know, we'll do like 6 of them. You see how fast it drills the hole, okay? It's like, I used to spend, I don't know, 5 minutes doing this. And now I could do it in a few seconds. So this is, alright? Some of these holes are a little bit larger than 4 inches. I sell these drill bits, by the way, if you're interested. Alright, then what I do next is I get my shovel, come over here to the camera, and this is a little bit of horse manure, okay? You see, come here, shoot it, Teddy, come over here. You see, it's 5 years old. Look at all these worms. So it's got a lot of worms, alright? So this is what we're going to plant our plants in, alright? And this stuff is probably aged maybe 5 years, alright? And you saw how fast we did this, right? And it used to take me like 3 times as long before I figured out some of these tools, alright? So let's see what we're going to plant here. We're going to grab, I don't know, let's do this. We'll do some peppers here. So we're going to do some peppers, all right? And watch how fast this goes down. This is the part you gotta kind of get on your knees. So I push the worms in, make a little hole, drop in my peppers, and this other dirt we're going to sweep away, okay? And I got this yard here that's got holes, tripping hazards. What we're going to do is probably fill in those holes so it's easier to cut the grass. Eventually, we're going to have, this whole yard is going to be a big garden. So I'll keep you posted. We kind of started late today because of the rain. We had some bad weather, way too much rain. Now see how fast this is going? It's amazing. With the when you burn the holes, you don't cut yourself. You make perfect holes, you know. And also when you burn the holes, it kind of melts the material, so it won't keep burning. I'm sorry, it won't keep ripping. All right. Now some of these I grew in my buddy's greenhouse. It's wrong. Some I bought. So now I'll show you what we do next. So these are pretty quickly planted. All right. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get out first. So I'm the only gardener that uses a broom. So I'm going to broom this out. And then what I'll do is I'll get a hose. And I'll wash this down. And this stuff is permeable. Okay? So it will absorb water. It'll hold water. And it won't cook the plant. I tried using other products in the past. And last year I tried plastic. Don't do plastic. It doesn't work. All right. So, Teddy, zoom in. You can see we got cow manure, plenty of space. We're going to wash this. We're going to hose it. We're going to water it. Did you guys like that? Thanks for coming on. Hit finish.